I've had that. That's the old me. Tyson Fury used to have masses of curly hair.
How's it going, everyone, and welcome to this video. Here in this one, the long-awaited Mr. Tyson Fury. Rocking the shaved head. Occasionally, he throws in a sweet beard there. But this man, quite honestly, other than motivation for guys to kind of rock the bold look, this guy is motivation on so many levels.
After only 2 years ago, being on the verge of suicide to being on the biggest stage in the world, that ain't a miracle and a true show that anybody can come back from anything, then I don't know what is.
I want to focus on some of those key points of inspiration, and in a recent video, he also addressed that bald head. This is a guy who started life weighing only 1 pound. His dad named him after Mike Tyson, and he said he was a fighter from birth. He's grown into a 6'9" heavyweight boxing champion. In recent years, I've really enjoyed watching his fights, watching a lot of his interviews. He's just out there promoting so much positivity, helping people to work hard, work through their struggles, work past them. That is one of the things that really strikes me with Tyson Fury. This guy has been saying he's going to be heavyweight champion of the world long before he ever was.
And I'm going to be the heavyweight champion of the world.
He's believed 100% that he can pull it off. If you watch the first Wilder fight, right, in the last round, just unbelievable. It was incredible. Even just that moment, you can draw so much inspiration from. So one of the main things he wanted to achieve in his boxing career was to beat Klitschko, right? And he did that. And he said openly that after he did that, he kind of had nothing left to live for. His life really spiraled downwards.
I had everything, but yet it didn't mean nothing.
He ended up putting on a ton of weight. And if it wasn't for Wilder saying this guy is just completely done, that probably would have been the end of him.
I only come back because Deontay Wilder made me do this.
I think Fury done too, if you ask me.
He told me I couldn't come back, I was too fat and I was finished.
But he bounced back, and he bounced back hard. And I think just this story of how he completely let himself go, just kind of gave up on it all, to bounce back and to become a champion again, is just incredible. He dedicated himself, he said he was going to do something, and he absolutely did it. Again, he's spoken quite extensively with his battles with mental health. And during this lockdown period, he's been doing almost daily Instagram live workouts. Loads of people had been inspired by it. It kept a ton of people going through this lockdown. And it's just those daily actions and having a goal is something he really, really believes in. And I completely agree with the advice. Now, it's just been announced, pretty much confirmed, that he's going to be fighting Anthony Joshua. Now, in a recent interview, he spoke about where he's at mentally, you know, his confidence in himself and kind of in his appearance, right? He said he's happy now. He's kind of the body that he's got is kind of unorthodox. When you compare him and Anthony Joshua, okay, just completely different. But he says he's very comfortable with the way he looks, and he should be, right? His performance, what he does in the ring, just absolutely speaks volumes. He's so confident, he says he's going to do something, and he does it. There's nothing you can say to that. Now, looking back at the things he's dealt with over the years, it almost seems silly to kind of talk about this hair loss. But let's talk about it, because it's another thing that we can draw inspiration from. You know, when guys lose their hair, especially someone like this, you know, he is in the limelight. He is a sports star. We've seen a lot of people in various sports. A lot of them find it difficult to have people, you know, comment on the way you look and if things aren't looking right with the hair or whatever it is. At Tyson Fury, he's absolutely gone with it, and he rocks the bald look outstandingly. Here he is in this Breakfast Club interview, and he looks fantastic, right? He's got the beard, he's wearing the shirt, he looks so smart, that freshly clean shaved head. Okay, he looks fantastic. Born in 88. And we see him here in his first bout back in 2008, right? His debut contest. He's rocking that nice, thick, curly hair. So when did things start to take a turn for Fury in the hair department? We can see him in 2012 with this live TV performance. Now, his words here, you know, he loves a good smack talk, and he seems very confident in himself. But I did notice a few times around this period, he is opting for the hat. Now, I don't know if this is a daily thing, but it's interesting, right? The hair starts to go, and then we start to see him appear in a few interviews and things. He's adopting the hat.
And I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot. Okay, all right. Thanks, Tyson. We're live on Channel 5. All right.
Now we move on to 2013. This puts him at 25 years old. The hair noticeably thinner, and He's taken inspiration from his dad. Okay, he's got the genetics there, and he's gone for the buzz cut. I mean, it looks great, right? For someone who's a heavyweight boxer, I mean, I just think this look, it just works, right? It just works. It's strong. It's a confident look. It's no nonsense. I think it really works for him. Now, over the next few years, 2016, 2017, okay, this is where things start to go a little bit downhill for Fury. This is where he had a lot of that weight gain. He's not fighting. He got stripped of his titles. And you could say he does let himself go. He said it himself. He just couldn't be arsed with it anymore. And his motivation was really lacking. We see him in another interview here. The hat's back on. He looks like he kind of let that hair grow out. And we know during this time, he was not feeling good at all.
I've not done much training. I think I've been on still water for a long time.
We know he bounced back. He got fit. He got healthy. He lost a ton of weight and he came back with a clean, fresh look. He upgraded from the buzz cut, rocking the clean shaved head. He got himself a sponsorship with Headblade, which I think is fantastic. I mean, good on them. That was a smart move by Headblade. And in a few appearances, he also toys, you know, bit of beard, bit of clean shaven. And there we go back to that look. There he is with the clean shaven head and the beard.
I let the beard grow long and grizzly.
Now, Tyson Fury, he's a funny guy, right? And you can see him here in different interviews, kind of calling people baldy, making jokes about it.
Hey, Baldy, how are you?
Good to see you, Baldy.
Good to see you, Baldy.
You know, he loves to be the talking point. He loves to make these kind of jokes. And that one did tickle me. So what does Fury say today about his bald head? Well, here he is in this interview, a very recent interview. And it turns out he was actually offered a hair transplant, but he politely declined.
I'm happy with who I am.
You have got the cap on back to front. You're covering up the bald head today. Here it is.
I've actually had an offer to give me a full head of hair back. And I've had to politely decline. I've had that. That's the old me. Tyson Fury used to have masses of curly hair. And that me's gone. I've gone bald because it's in my genes and that is what happens to some men go bald, some don't. I'd never want to go back in time because I'm happy with where I am.
That's a key point, right? It's all about moving forward. And when you get dealt this card of losing your hair, there's a way to tackle it where you can move past it, accept it, go with the bold, fresh look, and you can move on with it. We want to be progressing. We want to be moving forward rather than just kind of wishing you were back in the day, back like how you were, okay? All these experiences, right? This is a real learning experience. I've said it time and time again, but it builds character. It builds strength in yourself. It builds confidence. And I love what Fury said there. You know, that's the old me. I love who I am now, and I'm going forward with it all.
So yeah, I could have had a full mop of hair, but I actually like who I am. This is me. Yeah. This is Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, the bald-headed guy. You know, I actually have grew to love it.
He says, I've actually grown to love it. Maybe that says what one time, you know, maybe back in those hat days when it started falling out, he said he had this beautiful stallion hair, as he called it, right? And that's normal, totally normal. But he grew to love the bald head, the look. He's grown to love himself, right? And that is really, really important. He believes in himself. He's working hard and he's happy with who he is. He wants to move forward and not look back on the past. If you're not familiar with some of those interviews, I'll put them down in the description box for you to check out. They're definitely worth a watch. I look forward to his fight with Anthony Joshua. I'm rooting for the Gypsy King, right? I'm a Gypsy King fan. I'm rooting for him. I hope you enjoyed this video, right? Wherever you get your inspiration from. I love to see this. Guys like Tyson Fury promoting this message of just being yourself and be the best self that you can be.
I believe I can beat any man on the planet, past history and forward in the future. That's my mentality of thinking.
It makes me happy to see him out there helping people, not focused on all this crazy wealth and flashy stuff. He's not about that at all. And if you're struggling with your own hair loss journey or you just want a little extra dose of confidence to wear the bold look with pride, I hope you found some here in this video. Guys, I want to thank you once again for watching and I will see you in that next one. Goodbye.
I swear I like your style. Put you in Chanel cause it's just perfect for your smile. Girl, I swear for you I'd run the world, I'd run the miles. The way you look at me, I think I'm going insane. It's crazy how we started out to what the love became.